As someone who deployed to Afghanistan with the British military in 2017 and 2018, I saw firsthand some of the benefits of us being there and some of the negatives. I think at the time we knew that we weren't there to make a radical change to the situation in Afghanistan, but I think we could all at least hold our heads up high and say that we were seeing green shoots emerging, be that women's education, be that people in Afghanistan being able to live a peaceful and secure and prosperous life. With the recent events, which I don't think have particularly come as a shock to anyone, those green shoots are now stone dead. The Afghans that I supported, I've heard, have been executed in cold blood. The people that I served with and who served on previous tours, who have lost friends, brothers, sons, sisters, are now seriously questioning what it was all for. And honestly, the only way that I can feel like I can not be utterly embarrassed and humiliated about my service is that if we, as a democratic nation, hold those responsible to this for account and have a full parliamentary inquiry, yes, which Boris Johnson is trying to weasel out of having, trying to pretend that we don't need one, where it holds to account both some of the political decisions, but also those in the military hierarchy who are responsible for strategic and operational, yes, decisions that have led to failure. We saw this morning Nick Carter making the rounds of the breakfast television.
Brigadier Nick Carter, yeah.
General Nick Carter.
General, sorry,
making the rounds. Quibbling whether the Taliban are even the enemy or were ever even the enemy. He's someone who has been in the top of the military hierarchy for many years. He bears responsibility for many of the failures. We as a nation need to accept that we have been defeated, and the generals responsible for that need to be held to account. James, will you assure me that people like Nick Carter will not be allowed to just retire and go and work off on the board of a private military contractor and live, very well remunerated lives? Will at least have a moment where they are held in very, very humble silence for the decisions that they have made. And that is the only way as a veteran that I and my fellow veterans will feel that at the very least we have learned something, so that in 20 years' time, the next generation isn't in some other country undergoing the same process.